Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are in the Temple of Gorum in a cave somewhere around Wintersun. And poor Morveg just had a minor accident involving this Derachni here and then our combined party. So we are going to head out again from this cave and go have a look around the vicinity of Wintersun. There is still a lot of map to explore around Wintersun, so kind of expect it to be a three-part thing. And I also think that we have to come back here later on as well. We'll take that. I think that's one of the entrances to the village. However, we shall not go up into the village just yet. Also, I wanted to take a look at the party. Actually, now this is the problem with having so many melee characters. I only really have one, or no, I only really have one ranged character, and that is Lan. I don't remember the names of that thing. Gibberileth. Failed to overcome the spell resistance, eh?
Endure this.
There seems to be something in the way here. I wonder how grease would work on those. Somehow I don't think it would work, but then again, you never know.
Let's try this way.
I guess we'll just get rid of that. It has more than 130 hit points. Okay.
Make every strike count.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
That's those two done with. Sling staff, bastard sword. We'll just take all of it because our inventory is not exactly suffering currently. Let's have a look at this standing stone.
A trivial matter.
Text in Hallet. He who is not curious will never know what it is to truly be alive. That is wise words, I should say. We're not going up into the village yet. Apparently I didn't loot everything here. Okay, that's Going up to there. Do we have that quest? Apparently we have to build the main stables in Dresden. No. We don't seem to have that quest. Well, we'll go up here anyways. Another one of these tree ants. Well, that should be 15d6. Vulnerable to fire. Did we manage to... Wow, an entire 8 damage.
This will hurt.
There seems to be another one over there. Several of them, actually.
Yet another obstacle.
How long does the haste spell last for? A couple of rounds. That should be enough. Distracted with a couple of skeletons. I need to get that thing over here.
A calculated risk.
Distract them for me.
We leveled up as well. Now we need a new haste.
This should do it.
Fail to overcome the spell resistance.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. These skeletons didn't exactly make for useful companions.
I found something.
Sarkorian Brute Outcast.
This is my kind of work.
Well, no matter what, I think we shall do the leveling up. We are already at level 11. Not bad. Our level 11 feat should be... Oh, cleave. That was what I replaced it with. And we have a revelation here. That should probably be Warsight, which lets us roll twice for initiative. We also automatically gain Uncanny Dodge. And apparently, actually, we can roll for initiative 3 times. I expect Cal would be first out in most instances after this. As for our spells, I suppose Eagle's Splendor could be useful to give ourselves some... give him, or ourselves, some charisma. Level 3, I guess, remove disease. Level 4... could do freedom of movement. I mean, it is a useful spell in general. Then again, Greater Magic Weapon might be good as well. Yeah, freedom of movement it is. Level 5. I think we already have True Sea. No, we don't have True Sea. Sela. That should be easy. It's a feat, and that feat should be Seize the Moment. I think makes her the last one in our group to get that. Lan, you are going to continue as a Divine Hound Hunter. Let's give you your skill points. 28 perception. That item really helps. As for your feat, we want you to take improved critical with longbow. Your level 1 spell. This is a level 2 spell. We already have Chameleon Stride. Dark Skin is the only one I find useful out of those. For level 4 spells, Animal Growth, yes, thank you. And Echolocation. Wujif, level 11, is still Vivisectionist. As for the feat, improved critical. And dagger. His medical discovery should be combat trick and seize the moment. As for his level 1 spell, or level 3 spell, I guess protection from arrows, communal. Wally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. You are supposed to be an Eldritch Knight, Wally, not a brown fur transmuter. And then the feat should be exotic weapon proficiency. 4 shard. We have to take Arcanist so that we can continue our spell progression. And we want Animal Growth and Genie Kind. I'm not sure about that one. take echolocation instead. And then Social, who is a bit further back on my pages here, but at least he's simple to level up. Not that far back, apparently. Level 11, I just need to know what feat to take on him. Improved critical. And Plague. And while I'm at it, lest I forget, let's also quickly check the spell books so that I don't forget that when we come around to the resting time, and then I will regret not having remembered after I rested. I'm not sure about this one, actually. Until we... Yeah, I'm going to go with echolocation for now, until we get greater enduring spells. Now, Social really needs abundant spells. Stone Skin Communal and True Seeing Communal, they are both a little bit annoying to cast because of the Diamond Dust requirement, but I will have that one. I will not add it to the buff list, though. Other than that, I believe the best things to take for Social here would be 2 heals. And quick save. And then let's head on over to these barbarians over here.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
That worked rather well. Wolf and wolf, so at least it's not Smilodons. They have a druid.
Can't you just die already?
We have the skeletons. We're actually doing something useful for once. At least one of them. 2 of them. And a bear? Okay. You take out that druid, Lan?
You won't survive me.
Apparently not. Mark of Justice. Are these evil? No, they are neutral.
No glory without risk!
Can I? Yes, I can. Ow. Take that, you.
Let's try this way.
Riff raff. Ah, Wolriff. I guess you need better armor.
Fall! Endure this!
Into the fray!
96. Okay, well done.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
That was also a pretty decent hit there from Socio. A composite longbow +1. Studded leather +1. I guess it's just regular +1 items. Yeah, it is. The illustrious sweep. That'll come in handy. At the vendor, that is. Collector. Save, because I want to read this standing stone.
It is finished.
Text in Hallit. The power of the forest is in 100 trees, of the sea in 100 rivers, Sarkoris in 100 clans. We also need to heal Wolriff.
Pretty good, aren't I?
The studded armor of Trinity. And I guess a masterwork longsword.
The goddess protects us.
One more should be enough. And we have this area down here. Just going to check that my long buffs are... There we go. You remember that tale we heard when I was up in the second floor at the inn? That I had to use perception to be able to hear. That's where we are now. I knew there was at least one more of them.
Make every strike count.
I think there are even more of them, to be honest.
Time to share your treasures.
That works. Let them come to us.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! You've crossed the wrong mongrel!
Yep, all we need is a critical hit. There is... somewhere around here there is another one. Down there it is. That wasn't the wisest thing you could have done, I think.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Skin and collect. Hmm. Couple more Smilodons. They seem to be rather immune towards spells. That's a lot of pain there, Quad.
The light take you!
This will hurt.
A little bit of haste never hurt anyone.
You won't survive me.
We need to heal Quad. I don't think I have that spell here yet, but I do have it here. Ah! My hotbar has been messed up again. I have no idea. Right click. I actually need it there. Ah, how annoying. I do want that. Did I just get... Oh, I got Creeping Doom. Don't need that on the bar, don't need that on the bar, don't need that on the bar. Don't need that on the bar, don't need that on the bar. Not sure if I did this one on the bar, but kind of worries me. Okay, I meant to cast heal. And I've forgotten to level up the animal companions again. This is a feat level 2. Okay, so at least it is easy enough. Do I have access to Tandem Trip? I do. Blind fight for the horse. There we go. And we can collapse them again. That thing doesn't seem hostile. Which is good. I'd rather not fight those Smilodons if I don't have to. There is another stone here. Text in Hallet, honor the old, guard the young, and stand with those whose prime has come. And there's the cave that the people in the tavern or inn were talking about. We'll pop on inside. We got a quest here, didn't we? Yeah. Cloak of Resistance +4. Veteran marksman bracers. I think those are better than the one we have on land currently. +1 competence on attack rolls. Whenever the wearer of these braces lands a hit with a ranged weapon on an enemy who is prone, stunned, or staggered. Okay. No, those are not better. An old dwarf woman, so ancient that she looks like she's been carved from a piece of gnarled driftwood, stands in the middle of the cave. The only decoration visible among her filthy rags is a clay medallion in the shape of a complicated knot. Without a word, she touches the Smilodon in front of her. The tremors slowly leave the animal's body and its eyes clear. The Smilodon inclines its head as if thanks and leaves the cave. The old woman raises her head, noticing you, but her gaze never settles on anything for long. You're here. The hunter going from body to body has reached this place, but Orso the Great Bear will not leave you in peace. He will make you pay for every animal. Leave, you reek of blood. Do you know where to find the giant bear's lair? The old woman gives a deranged chuckle. The hunter asks us where to find Brother Bear's home. Everywhere. It is everywhere. He is the master of this forest. Great Orso, we call him. Now it is Orso the Terrible, but while the soul of the forest lives, there is still hope. Hope of what? No, we must not say. The master of the forest protects us. We do it all ourselves. We do not need anyone. Be gone, bloody hunter, be gone. Soana? The old woman shudders, her gaze looking through you into the distance. Soana. Yes, yes. In Soana they called her... In Sarkoris they called her Soana the Wise, Soana the Seer. They brought her gifts and sought her counsel. What would you ask her if you met her? Why didn't you go with your daughter? Soana the Seer, running to Gundrun with her tail between her legs? No, I could not leave. Let others hide behind the walls of their cities. This forest is my life, my chapel. Even if I could have made it through the wound and gone south, no, out of the question. How could I look my children in the eye? Their foolish mother who tried to fight the Worldwound alone and lost. No, that will never happen. Tell me about this forest. The old woman sighs wistfully, and a bright, sweet smile dawns on her face. Our forest in its glory days was a sight to behold. Crowds would come from the cities and villages for the Sun Festival to watch the shamans perform the rites in the Meadow of the Spirits. We would sing and the forest would answer us, its voices blending with the voices of hundreds of people, and peace reigned over all. And when night fell, the mead flowed like a river, and young men and women jumped over the bonfire. Lucky was the one who caught sight of the great Orso, silently cutting his path through the forest. The first summer flowers would spring up wherever he stepped. Corvin laid a wreath of those flowers on my head, and I became his wife. I washed my children in the holy spring in the meadow of the spirits, and they grew up healthy and strong. This forest was my land. The great Orso came at my call. Her voice catches and her wrinkled lips tremble. Where is it all now? Where? Tell me about Sarkoris. The old woman's lips set in a hard line, and she stands taller. Now you glimpse the proud shaman she used to be. I don't want to talk about Sarkoris. Its rulers were fools. I told them we needed to wipe out the mages, wipe them out without mercy. But they didn't listen to me. I told them that the city walls had cut them off from the spirits, but they did not listen to me. Sarkoris fell as it must. It was infested with mages seeking knowledge in dark places. But how glorious it was, how mighty. Can it really all be gone? Can it be true that dying light and Pulura's chapel, beautiful as a star-strewn sky, fell? Can it be that Ais, birthplace of vaunted blacksmiths, is lost forever, and rich Shandarin on its fleet river? The cities of Sarkoris were swallowed by the Worldwound. And Gundren? No, I don't want to know about Gundren. No. The old woman's lips quiver. She covers her mouth with her hand and turns away. What did you do to the Smilodon? A sickened spirit. A sorrowful spirit had settled in the Smilodon. But why does a blood-soaked hunter need to know that? Does the hunter look them in the eye when he kills them? Does he understand their fear? They come to us and we give them comfort. But a hunter can give nothing but death. Go away! How have you and the forest managed to survive in the midst of the Worldwound? The Master of the Forest protects his domain. Master of the Forest, Orso the Terrible, is our guardian. So it has always been and always will be. I'll leave you in peace. I think we have to come back inside. But we need to find Orso first, so that the quest actually updates properly. If we can even find Orso, I'm not sure. There we go. Unable to withstand the blow, Orso drops to the ground. He is still alive, but his strength is dwindling. Noticing your continued proximity, he bares his teeth and snarls, as if he's trying to say something. Look the bear in the eye. The bear's small eyes convey malice, but also wariness, like you're seeing a defeated opponent before you and not a wild animal. There is a spark of intelligence in that gaze, not just hate, but also pain. The bear looks at his scarred and parasite-ridden body. One particular spot draws the eye. A brand marked with an intricate design. The same one as on the shaman's medallion. Examine the bear's body. The bear's fur is matted and infested with parasites, and numerous scars cover the bear's body. And again, the intricate design. What did Soana do to you? Upon hearing the name, the bear freezes, then raises his head and unleashes a long drawn-out howl full of yearning and pain. Show mercy to the bear. Orso seems to understand the look in your eyes. He stops growling, closes his eyes, and breathes heavily. I don't remember these attacking me before.
A calculated risk.
Begone, fiend!
Cover me, all right?
Well, Soana, it seems that you have not exactly been the best shaman around. So I think we'll need to have a little chat. The old woman gives you a hostile look. Her face holds no trace of her former madness. You're back. I sense the pain of the abyss spirit that is linked to Orso and its weakness. If it dies, the foul poison of the corpse will seep into the tree roots. Creatures from the other side will come and nothing will be left but a toxic wasteland. But you don't care about my forest. So why is Orso still alive? I think we can still save him. The old woman laughs. It's an abyss spirit in the body of a bear. You pity that unholy creature. Then why not also pity all the other creatures that are destroying everything you hold dear? What makes this spirit different to them? I saw a mark left by your medallion on the bear's pelt. The old woman crosses her arms over her chest. Yes, Orso the Terrible is my creation. I used this medallion to control an evil spirit of the abyss after linking it to the sacred beer, and I forced the spirit to serve good by linking our lives together. What happened to Orso the Great Spirit? It has lived for centuries in a bear's body, ancient as the forest itself. It ensured that the trees grew tall and the flowers bloomed. It ensured the deer and had grass to eat, and the Smilodons enough deer meat. But the natural order has been broken. I had to do something, and I did it. The kind Orso that was known in Sarkoris is gone forever, but the guardian of the forest remains. Do spirits of the abyss wreak as much evil as demons do? Yes, they are just as evil. The spirits of the abyss are abominations. The forest spirits fear them to the point of madness. They seek refuge from their madness by possessing wild animals. You saw what that looks like, and you saw how I separate them. But in every moment of suffering there is hope. By separating them, I learned how to bind them. You need to free him. The old woman gives a scathing look. You can kill me, a weak old woman, but I won't give in. I serve the forest spirits. I don't serve you. I'm sorry about your forest, but a connection with a spirit from the abyss can only lead to evil. You must die. I'd rather die right now than see my forest slowly die in agony. The shaman is so old that she cannot put up a fight. Instead, she tightly squeezes her medallion, which cracks in her withered fist.
This should do it.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Broken Shaman's Medallion and a club. He seemed happy. This might be a good place to rest, actually.
Hey, Socio, if you paint my portrait, will your goddess curse you for blasphemy?
How could a portrait of a friend be blasphemy? If you truly want me to, I'd be glad to paint you.
We are at level 1 corruption. That's not ideal. So I guess that when we're done here, we'll need to head back to Dresden to get rid of that corruption. Okay, so there's 2 parts left of Wintersun that we need to do. So what I think we are going to do is wrap up this episode here a little bit before the regular time. And we will finish it up in the next episode instead. Now, if you do have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section as per usual. And I hope that you enjoyed the episode and that you will join me in the next one.